we have a subscriber request from Leah Moo, right? Who wants me to do a reading on this lady that side. Yeah, SZA. To be fair, I never knew who this lady was. I did, when she asked me to do this. Thank you, Leah, as well for the suggestion. I thought I'll see who this lady was, and I liked her vibe. I listened to a couple of her songs, and you've probably seen some shorts where I cleanse the deck and stuff. But yeah, I don't know much about this lady at all, but I thought we could do a 2026 vibe check for her to see what's coming up for her. The feel I got from her, looking at her picture and that, was that she has this incredible, grounded, motivated presence. I also get that she has got a bit of a rebellion against her as well. Like she's quite rebellious when she wants to be. She seems to be very protective, and she also gives this nurturing feel. There was just something very calming with her, but I also got kind of excited as well when I looked at her photo. So take it what you think, right? Just remember, this is all for entertainment purposes only. I'm just using my cards and just checking in on the energies and seeing what I can pick up. So, because I learn as I go. Everything will be time-stamped at the bottom. So yeah, we're gonna look into. I got a nice little spread that has been created, and look into it and see how it represents in your life. I believe if you're drawn to this reading, you kind of got something going on in your life that that sinks into the singers. So, that's my thoughts. Anyway, so we're going to do an open prayer. So divine guidance, I invite you to presence to this reading today. May the messages we receive be profound in clarity and insight. Help us to understand the circumstances, see the light of any situation, and find the path forward. I ask for your support and protection over the sacred space and for everyone watching. Let the wisdom flow. Now, as you've seen, I did a couple tested shorts to see how it, practice as a creator. Already dropped the cards. That's a good start. And yeah, so I've cleansed the deck and stuff. And these was the two decks that she was related. So we've got Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle. I've never used these on this channel, so I was a bit surprised. And then the Lumina Tarot, which I love. I do love this deck anyway. But yeah, that's. I will get on with the spread. I know. Right, so the headline, right? So what is the main story surrounding SZA's energy in 2026, right? So what's her main vibe? Where's she at right now? In her current circumstances, what's her energy? What's the story behind it? I'm going to pull 3 cards. 3 cards to bring up the story of her vibe. What's her vibe? Let's give it a knock. Come on, let me know. Getting hot already. Right. So lots of things going on here. 4 swords. Okay. She's come. Right. So there was a period for her that she was at a pause. So I think the beginning of 2026, there was something that she was getting over, maybe energetically getting over, or she was pulled back. Now is all speeds ahead. Things are moving up for her. We've got the Empress card. So she is giving birth to a lot of projects in 2026. So I would say that her energy is like she's producing, she's creating, she's wanting to move after a phase where she kind of pulled away back a bit from that creational side. She's feeling very inspired and she's eager to move ahead with her project. Yeah, you think of the Empress card as the mother card of like giving birth to something. Okay, so there's a lot of things in the pipeline for as SZA's energy, right? But it also could mean that there's a lot going on behind the scenes for her that she's actively taking ownership with and really nurturing those projects as well. So I see a lot of stuff going on with her. So think now, right? We're in like June. So I would say June to June. So just think like, from that. But yeah, be mindful is, I'm just like putting a timestamp on it, but it doesn't always mean that's the accurate timestamp. Okay. So just a sort of like thing, but I'm getting a lot of activity in, up here as well. So I really feel she's really downloading a lot of stuff at the moment. So she's really, I see, I know I just feel she's really this person's very spiritual, very connected to the source. And I feel like it's almost like she's got to be like, have her notepad and pen next to her to write all these ideas in. She's getting a lot of information at the moment. Okay. But I do definitely see lots of projects going on for her. Right. So what is working in her favor right now? So what is working in her favor right now? So what is working in her favor right now? So what is working in her favor right now? Is her attitude? Is her unique way and style? Look at the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is usually fast movement, fast forward. Her attitude is in her favor right now. The eagerness and the wanting to take charge and be independent. So I'm seeing a lot of independence surrounding her as well. She's almost like I'm telling you, she's downloading stuff spiritually. She's downloading. I expect some spiritual aspects of music from her. People that can resonate with that. It's going to be like a superpower. It's like that superpower thing. So there's definitely she's seeing. Look, the the bird, the hawk. It's not the hawk, is it? What? But there are seers, messengers. So yeah, I say she's very grounded, balanced, and this is what's going in her favor right now. And she's very in control of what she wants to do with her project, So she's also, I feel like she may sometimes take a step back from the spotlight, but that's because she wants full focus on what she's doing and what she wants to create for 2027, So, yeah, this girl's busy. This lady, she's busy being, right? And her attitude is in her favor right now, So this is like the Gemini card, So, air sign card, Gemini. So the determination here. Yeah. She's not afraid to work. Let's put it that way. And so, yeah, she's going to be recognized with her work and how she's developing. So I feel... I don't know how long this lady's been in the spotlight. I don't know. I don't know the lady per se, but I do feel like there's been a massive growth with her in the last year or so. And we're going to see a lot more of her. Okay. We got the Maiden of Wands again. She's really in touch with her passions right now, and she's eager to get them out and stuff. But she knows the score. She knows she's got to take her time as well. Right. Okay. So the challenges or growth opportunities she'll be asked to navigate this year. So the challenges and opportunities that should be to navigate this year. She might find things slower than that she wants it to be, and I think that will frustrate her, especially with the Knight of Swords as her vibe, you know. So she'll find that restriction. She'll feel like she's been restricted, and she'll find that is a challenge. My advice would be with the Death card there is like just go through these initial periods, you know, this transitions what you're going through, even though it's uncomfortable and it's not kind of like what you're picking up in your energy vibe of like, I want to get this done. We've all been there, haven't we, where we know something's coming up, we know we need to get this done, but we get blocks or things happening. This is to slow her down because she's got so much information in her mind, which could conflict her if she's not careful. So there is the restrictions are there for a reason, but it's a transition for her as well. So this is like getting her to slow her thoughts down, her mind, and in tune more to the Hermit card of trust in that process while it happens. Okay. So that's going to be a growth for her. And that's going to navigate her is like, not, getting out of the mindset of like feeling restricted because things is not happening as fast as she would like to. Sometimes slow progress is the best, option, in these. And I mean, she's got some great things that's coming up, here as well. Okay. Right. The heart, what deep energies is driving everything beneath the surface? So basically, what's her motivation in her soul right now? I kind of touched on that as well. Should I do an oracle card? I've got a lot of activity, so I would say spiritually, very spiritually, here is motive. But let's see what the cards say. Ah, dear. Sorry if it's banging. I want to try and sort that out, this banging noise, but unfortunately, I don't know what to do. So if any suggestions, let me know in the comments below if you know what I can do to stop this when I'm shuffling. Right, okay. Let's put that. To receive, you must release. Oh my God, isn't that weird? Oh my God, that is so weird. To receive, you must release. What can you let go of? What do you need to receive? Look, look. The Death card with that. Oh my God. She's just got to go with the flow of it all. I get it. Because she's in that night of energy. Like, let's just get on then. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. She wants, you know, but they want to slow her down. Whoa. So the outer influences around her she'll feel like you're blocking me. You know, you're being manipulated. You're stopping me doing things. But it's not. It's a process that she's not to expect things to happen. No, that's the wrong way of saying it. How can I explain it? Not to, it's in the brain, but it's not coming to the tongue at the minute. It's like, it's patience. I suppose this bluntly is teaching her patience. It's teaching her, to release to release some control over it. If we think of the devil card here, that's about control, you know, and entrapment. So it's like about releasing that process. She's on the right track. She's got that inspiration and stuff like that. But it is like trying to balance that a bit more so she can download it a bit so I'm seeing frustrations sometimes when she's doing her projects as well, that it's not coming fast enough. So it's a bit like if you've got ADHD, your brain is like working on overdrive, and your brain is working faster than your mouth can say it, or like when you're writing it all down and you get muddled, you know, and that's could be possibly, allegedly, some of the challenges she might face with that. So they're saying that this here is about releasing that pressure and that expectation she has on it, the perfectionist aspect too. Okay, so just go with the flow with it, okay? So that would be the advice I'd go for it. Okay, what is she currently creating or rebirthing? Well, we did touch on that, didn't we? So, you know, okay, let's see what card, because if it's a major arcana card, then it'd be something of her soul path, right? If it's minor arcana cards, then it'd be navigating whatever the court cards or minor cards are, like cups, water, you know, emotions and stuff like that. So what is she currently creating or birthing or developing? So this could be music projects, ideas, healing work, or personal growth. I do see a lot of to do with her music here, right? So I'm seeing a lot of that, but this could be something else. King of Cups. Oh. We've got a bit of a mix. So we've got a court card, which is the King of Cups, the Nine of Wands. So I feel this is very much spiritual healing, right? I feel it's also about personal growth this year, okay, which is going to integrate in her personal life and around family dynamics, okay? So it's around relationships that she forms in 2026 to 2027, okay? So I feel like with her, it's the course of able to look at boundary setting as well, taking charge of situations as well, but also allowing others to bring influence into her personal growth as well, and which would be the release of like not having to try and control everything as well. But the Emperor card is a very strong initial or card to have. So where we were at a 4 with the swords, we're at a 4 with the Emperor card. So there's definitely a lot of work and business minded aspects and collabing. Okay. So, if I was to, if she was sat by the side of me, I would say, make sure that you're not, that you are protected when it comes to collabing with others. But also let go of the reins a little bit in some respects as well. You don't have to, but don't feel like you have to be if someone's pressurizing you, then that's not good signs. Okay. They should be engaging and, development. I've got someone here that comes, I want to say father. So I don't know her father is a strong influence on her, when is negotiating with others. I don't, and if he's a business minded himself. But I just feel like these aspects is like, this is her teaching ground, how she can develop and stuff. Because we had the devil card, we had the independence and the 8 of wands. So it's, to me, it's like, it's her using her voice in such a way that she's acknowledged in the industry. I don't know if this lady is independent or she's contracted. I don't know. But I do feel like she wants to have more control over what she does, and that. But there's definitely some male figure things. I know that, when I did read on it, so I'm not going to lie to you, that she did, she was with Kendrick, who I did a reading on the other week back. But I feel like this person, he's a king of cups. So she sees him as a fathering role, like a protector, but, has got her back, so say, okay. But there is some navigation or 9 of wands of protection here. So feeling protected, with her work. But I feel like she needs to sort of like make sure that she make sure she has her voice heard in the process of it. Actually, tell me more about the King of Cups. Because we were going hidden influences, but it's come up now. So I don't think this is a hidden influence. This is the creative flow. So there's definitely, she is working with another male who is a strong character too. Yeah, she's working with another, I'm sorry, I'm sweating now. She's working with another male. But there is... I think there can be an imbalance sometimes in the decision making. Sometimes that she may not feel heard. So there's some aspects that she needs to work through in that relationship, in those relationships. But the foundations is strong. So it's not like people are trying to get, taking advantage or anything like that. It's not that. It's just navigating your relationships and stuff while she processes forwards. Because the 4 of Cups could feel like she could feel a bit disappointed sometimes with the outcomes, and that she was hoping for something else. But so I don't think she speaks clearly sometimes, although she charges in. I think she speaks. So maybe this is where it is like not to be so fast forward in your like pushing to charge to try and get things done. The pausing is a good thing. It gives you time to think things through before you make a final decision. So yeah, her creative flow is her personal growth around her projects and around relationships and how she engages in her people that she, that she collabs with and stuff like that. So the hidden influences. So the hidden influences. The World card. So she's completing a cycle. So a cycle is going to be completed. I want to say superpower. As soon as I seen that card, I was like, superpower. She's really, I'm going to big her up. Right? But she's really coming into herself. 2026 to 2027, she gives me the same vibe as Kendrick. that she's really coming home to herself here, and more leveling up. Others are going to find that a competition. Thank you. Others are going to find that as a competition. You know, they're going to see that as that they're going to be like really, you know, they're going to see that as competitive in nature. But this is good for her, not good for other people. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. What's the conflict all about? Right? People are not going to like what she's producing herself. Tarot card, look. Yeah. It's knocking them off the pedestal a bit. So they're going to feel like that she's going to get knocked down. Yeah. They're going to try and save Grace by trying to encourage her to come together with them, but it's a trap. It's a trap. It's an illusion. It's a trap. If this happens, SZA, be careful. Be careful. Right? You listen to your gut. Right? You'll know emotionally, right? I'm telling you, you'll know emotionally that it would be right for you. You will feel it. You won't, it'll just feel ick to you, right? They can only manipulate if you allow it. Yeah, that's what I got. So be warned. If you come across this video, be warned. Just be mindful, right? With it. So I'm gonna ask, you know, what could be the outcome to this? What could be the outcome? And maybe this is where the challenge she'll find this challenging. What would be the outcome to this? You negotiate with me. I'll work with you as long as I have some part to say in it. Otherwise, it's a no-go. So she's going to stand up for herself. Good for you, girl. Good for you. I'm proud of you. Okay. All right. I don't think it'll go ahead. Personally, I think it'll run on empty and she won't be emotionally satisfied in it. Everything is a reflection and holding up the energetic mirror. What you need in your life that you're currently not getting. So I think she's going to feel that emotionally that this is not where she wants to be. It doesn't feel right to her. She's going to feel that. But they have got, there is a manipulation there that she needs to be mindful of. It might not be collabing with others. It might not be other icons. It could be like the industry itself, you know? So just be mindful, you know, stay in your lane a little bit, you know, so you can set that boundary up. That's how I feel. Right. So the outlook for the end of like, you know, so for June, so we'll say we're June 2027. Let me know if any of this occurs down the bottom, or you can relate to it too, because I don't follow the lady. It'd be interesting to know how much I am picking up on it. Everything is a learning curve for me. So this is a practice run and this is a new spread. So I want to see how this spread works. So the outcome. So looking at the outcome, I want to see it for the, for 2027. Yeah. Ooh. She's going to be at a crossroads. So I feel these dynamics, whatever these dynamics are here, I feel this is going to come into play around 2027. When she's starting to get that acknowledgement in the public, and they're seeing those foundations. I think this is where the problematic stuff is going to come in. So the energy is that she needs to be very careful around that time period, especially 2027, with the engagement. It's because she's doing really, really well for herself. Yeah. The Two of Swords, there's going to be a crossroads. There's going to be a choice that she's going to have to be careful with. What I will say to her, be diplomatic in this situation. Try not to look at it in an emotional aspect, although it's good to go by the feeling like this don't feel right to me, right? Because that's otherwise I'm contradicting what I'm saying. What I'm saying is be diplomatic on it, okay? Make sure you know clearly what you're getting yourself into. Okay? That will build your strong foundation for 2027, right? So this choice that she's going to be making, or your choice that you're going to be making around that period of time, and being diplomatic on it, is going to build a strong foundation for you that you can reap the rewards from in 2027, right? Okay, there you go. Got the star card. Look at that. How amazing is that? Well, she's got an interesting year to go into. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the reading? How did it resonate with you? Did you link into it in some respect? What I am going to do is do a final card for the collective, for the fans out there. So I'm going to do a final card, what you can learn. What can we learn from this tarot reading? This message that is happening. A reminder, a wisdom card. Because these were the cards that was chosen. So we're going to go for it. And I quite like it. You can make it through. Your higher self is always guiding you. What wisdom does your higher self have to say to you? Isn't that interesting when I've pulled the hermit card here about listening to your own intuition, your own inner self, yeah? So sometimes don't be so eager. Don't be so eager into getting things done, okay? It's nice that the movement's in. It's nice that you're getting passionate and you're downloading stuff, but always make sure you take a bit of time to reflect and give yourself a moment before you move to the next phase, okay? So you don't make irrational decisions and you're able to tune in to what feels right for you. That's the message of today. So thank you, Leah Moo, for requesting this reading today. I'm gonna do a closing down pray. Not spread. I offer profound thanks and appreciation to the divine for the wisdom and understanding shared during this reading. As I now close down this energetic connection, I wish to extend healing and positive energy to all of you, and that insights may integrate beautifully into your lives. May we continue to walk in light and blessings. So let it be. Until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye for now.